It's been a few days now since we got back from Madrid. We spent 4 really lovely days there. We also went to see the Mad Cool Festival, which was really good. The weather was glorious. It was really hot. We also did some sightseeing, and we had a really great time. The festival itself was really well organised. Great venue, really well organised with the facilities that were there, and it made sure that everybody had a good time. England were playing, so lots and lots of people were struggling between whether to watch the England game or whether to watch the bands that were on. Some people did both, and we did hop on somebody's phone and watched a little bit of the match with them. But no, it was a really good a good weekend. We really enjoyed it. So on the few videos and photographs that are coming shortly, it just shows some of the things that we did, and some tips on how to get the most out of going to see Mad Cool. So I hope it's useful. I hope it's beneficial for anybody that's thinking of going to the Mad Cool Music Festival next year. We travelled from Luton Airport, an airport we haven't used before. It was a decent airport though, lots of shops and places to eat. We flew with EasyJet, who are an airline we've used a number of times now, and although a budget airline, we've never had any problems with them. So we definitely fly from Luton again. We then caught the 203 bus from just to the right of departures, and it cost us €5 each, and it took about 25 minutes to get to Etosha station. We then had a 10-minute walk to our hotel from the station. It was a really hot walk, but it was easy to find. We found the hotel quite easily. I must apologise for my portrait video, I'm still learning. So we had a really great room in the Raphael Hotel, plenty of wardrobe space. There was a safe inside the wardrobe, we got some drawer space as well. There was plugs by the side of the bed. We had 2 small complimentary bottles of water, and there was a TV as well. There was only really BBC News. The bathroom was great as well, no faults at all. It was really lovely and clean. It was just a really great hotel. I'm going to run through some practical info for planning the trip to Mad Cool. So you're given a map on the app which shows the stage areas and where the different bands are going to play. There are areas that you can fill up with water. There's different areas where the toilets are based. There's lockers, and there's also the bars. So it's really handy to have that information on the app for where things are. All of the site is astroturfed, which was really good, so it's not dusty at all. So the app also helps you to plan your route, whether you're going to come via the metro or via a bus, so that's really handy. They're also quite strict with what you can and you can't bring into the festival. You can bring a bottle of water, an empty bottle, but you need to take the cap off, which is a bit of a problem, but I just put the 2 caps that we use down my bra, so that was okay. These are some things that you can't bring. Obviously, selfie sticks, they say you can't bring. Umbrellas, large cameras. I think they allowed you to bring a small battery pack, but nothing too big. There were also lockers. We didn't use any of the lockers, but there were lockers to use, and I think there's a charging cable inside the locker as well. Your wristband is really important, as you need to upload money onto it so that you can buy drinks and merchandise. And then at the end of the festival, I think it's just 2 days later, you need to keep it in order to withdraw money from the wristband back into your bank account. The toilets were really clean, they were really brightly lit, they were very well maintained, and I would say they're probably the best toilets I've ever used at a music festival. Also, the sinks, the wash basins were really, really good. Plenty of soap. There you can see the AstroTurf, which really did make a difference. Nice to sit on, no dust. There were also areas around the site where you could top up your water. So if you took an empty water bottle, you could just top up your water using those. We got to the gig by using the Metro, and we bought a 10 journey card. It costs about £12, but £2 of that I think was buying the actual physical card. The terminals are really easy to use. You could choose English and you just bought your card from there. The Metro was really clean, it felt really safe. All of the trains were air conditioned, and we did use the card a couple of days later when we were doing a bit of sightseeing.
And he's calling the door to lose him. And he's talking up in the booth. Well, that's his big old buddy telling me good. It's all the way for the line and another one. Jump, jump, jump. Cheesy. She was lying in the grass. She could hear the highway breathing. She could see a nearby factory. She's making sure she's not dreaming.
So there we go. Just a few ideas of things that can make your experience at the Madrid Festival a little bit easier. Like I say, it was a really, really great time. Lots and lots of great bands. Everybody was really friendly, and it was brilliant. It was definitely a good experience. So the next thing that we're planning on doing is we're going on a cruise. So 3 weeks time, watch this space and a little bit of footage of our very first cruise. Bye.